Oof. So, I actually sat down and actually played through Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes today, like an hour ago. And I beat it an hour ago. To be precise, 111 minutes ago. And that's not counting sitting through cutscenes and going through the menu and setting up shit. So, wow. Wow. Just shit. Like, I've played some short games in my time, but wow. God. God damn. Like, shit. That's a triple A title. And people who bought that when it first came out, that was a triple A title price. Like, just think about that. That was like 60, $70. You know, like, for people here in Canada, that's like 79.99. So I'm a little stuffed up because allergies, but oh my god, seriously, holy shit! Like, it looks outstanding. Like, Hideo Kojima, like, he really knocks it out of the park with the production value. Like, the storytelling is really good. The character development, as little as was told, was really good. Like, there's so many little snippets of lore, like, all sprinkled around. Like, I mean, I'm sure if I went back through it and kind of went through stuff, like, it's great. I didn't even go through like the side missions. Like, there is more content there, but the the caveat is like the caveat of the matter is that while there is more than an hour of gameplay, the main campaign, at best, if you're taking your time, is maybe 3 hours. And that's pushing it. That's really going at a snail's pace. Like, I mean, you're really stretching out shit. And my playthrough, I was just fucking around. Like, I was just kind of, taking a leisure stroll at this fucking game. I wasn't even trying to speedrun this shit. And I did it, like, total time was 111 minutes. So, like, I didn't look up any guides or anything. I was completely kind of winging it. Like, if I was really, like, going, like, fucking balls deep, I could have fucking probably done that in a half an hour. Like, if I really wanted to fucking go hardcore. And, like, that's, like, if I was going hardcore, like, to the point where I was running, where the conditions were, like, I didn't care if I killed anybody or not. Like, I was, like, fine. Like, killing was on the ground, like, on the table. Fine. I could easily do that in under half an hour. If I was like, okay, no, I'm going completely hardcore stealth, I'm not going to kill anybody, I'm like a fucking ghost. That's probably, like, it'd take me an hour. Right? At most. Right? And, like, the fact that now I know where the fuck to go, and I Homer Simpson my way through this fucking game. First time I've ever fucking played. The last Metal Gear I played was Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, which was completely different than this. Before that, like, oh my god. Like, I didn't even play, like, Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, that's how out of the game I am. Like, just to give you context, like, it can't be overstated how disappointed I am with this game. Like, and then at the end of the game, like, spoilers, the game's been out for like fucking 2 years, so go fuck yourself if you're gonna get all butt hurt if from a spoiler like this. But at the end of the fucking game, they advertise the Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. Like, that's like blowing my fucking mind. Like, yeah, the game Phantom Pain is out now, but at the time of the release of this game, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes was the only thing that was out. They didn't have the Phantom Pain, and they sold Ground Zeroes as its separate fucking game. Why wasn't it just fucking sold, like, as a complete fucking game? Like, I got this on Steam. Like, it was, let me just fucking look this up. Like, this is sold on Steam as like a fucking the complete experience or some shit like that. Like, fucking, if I can even fucking find it right now. Store page. Like that's, oh my god. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Buy Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience. Like, right now, the definitive experience that's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, that's the Phantom Pain, plus all of the DLC. It's 50% off right now on Steam Summer Sale. Right, that equates to $20 Canadian. Right, God knows how much that fucking is in US dollars. Right, so it's probably even cheaper. So normally that's $40 Canadian. All right, because it's been out for a couple of years now. So to me, that Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain should have been marketed as like one whole game. Like, that just blows my fucking mind. And the thing is, like, it worked. Like, I looked this shit up, and it was like, people praised it. It got good praise. Like, it was let's see, publication like EGM, fucking, was it? Eurogamer gave it 9 out of 10. Game Informer was 7 out of 10. GameSpot 8 out of 10. IGN 8 out of 10. Fucking, fucking, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the Metacritic score was like an average of like 70 out of 100. It looks like, yeah, about that. Like, this, like, for, yeah, just, oh my god, for Ground Zeroes. Like, and like, the thing is, it's not a bad game. It's just, it's not a complete game. Like, you get it? Like, that's what bothers me the most. It's not a complete game, and you can tell that. It's so blatantly obvious that it's not a complete game. Like, it's the beginning. It's like the beginning chapter of the actual game. Like, in Metal Gear Solid 2, where you initially play as Snake on the tanker. Alright? It's like that. You know, like, back when that was coming out, that whole fucking chapter where you played a Snake, that was a fucking demo. Like, if any of the, like, the OG gamers remember that shit, you could get that as a like on like a demo CD, like packaged with like fucking in a magazine. Like, you know, it came in a, you had little fucking CDs, and it came with the game, uh, uh, Game Pro magazine, or so, like Game Informer or some shit like that. One of those fucking magazines. It came with it, and it had a bunch of like demos of upcoming games. That whole fucking sequence in Metal Gear Solid 2, the tanker, the whole tanker mission, you could play it, and like it was like that whole thing, like all the mechanics of the game were in it. I mean, if you wanted to, like, you could play a Snake, and you could fucking level up your grip all the way to fucking 100% if you wanted to. Even though, like, there was no fucking point, you could fucking do it. Ground Zeroes is basically that, except they have decided, at one point, they decided to, like, hey, let's fucking, like, let's scam the gamers and release this as a fucking AAA title, charge them full price, and then advertise at the very end of the fucking game, oh yeah, guess what? The rest of the fucking game is coming out very soon. We promise. And we're going to charge you another fucking full price game so you can see the actual end of the fucking game. Oh yeah, and then there's like a fucking shit ton of DLC that you're going to have to buy, you know, to get the whole fucking full experience. You know, go fuck yourself, because you're going to buy it anyway, because everyone buys it. It's such a hugely bad trend that is becoming the reality of the industry. There's nothing wrong with microtransactions. With the rise in cost of games, in that their production value, in order to keep up with the production value, to have it the high quality of the games, to be as good as they are, because the bar keeps on being raised. To keep up with that, you have to constantly have this influx of money. So it's like, okay, fine. Well, you have to find a way to keep that revenue stream going. I'm like, okay, microtransactions is one of those things. That's a reality. That's a very viable business model. Okay, but there's a way to do it where it's amicable on all sides, where you can have that microtransaction money revenue, and you're not alienating the people that is your core audience. This fucking game, this beloved series, Metal Gear Solid, it's like shitting on the spirit of what it is. You know, like, it just fucking angers me so much to the point that I had to fucking stop, make a video about it, which I haven't made for a while because I've just been having I've had anxiety about making videos and talking and shit like that, and whatever, to the point where I've had to overcome that because this is overriding it. This is something I feel that passionate about that I have to fucking talk about it. So, yeah. And the sad thing is that it's never going to change unless people just stop giving the money. You know, the only reason why it works is because it works. Because people give them money. You know, if it was a business model where there was no money in it, like, yeah, those companies wouldn't fucking do it. You know, as consumers, we have to, you know, let the free market decide what's acceptable and what's not. We can't just bitch about companies like EA, bitch at companies like Squaresoft or fucking BioWare and say, hey, you guys are fucking assholes, stop doing this. Oh yeah, but we're gonna fucking give you this cash. We can't keep doing that and expect things to change. We have to take action and say, hey, we're not gonna give you fucking money for a shit product. You know, it's just the simple things like don't fucking pre-order a game. You know, don't pre-order a game until you fucking wait, see how it is, then buy it. Don't buy into that bullshit of exclusive blah blah blah. You know, don't feel anxiety and pressure to grab onto this fucking exclusive pre-order garbage just for the sake of having a digital fucking item that doesn't exist in real life. Just to feed into their garbage and then buy the garbage and then be stuck with this virtual garbage, but you're out cash. And then you have buyer's remorse, and then what the fuck are you gonna do? That's where it can start. You know, being smarter about, you know, where you spend your money. You know, it's just, fuck, I don't know, I would feel sorry for whoever the fuck pre-ordered and or bought this fucking game. You know, but I don't. Like, thank fucking Christ, I got this on fucking Steam sale for like next to fucking nothing, like $20. Like, shit. I would be so fucking pissed off if I spent any more than that on this fucking on this game. If oh man, it's still it angers me. I got like a really good deal on this. Like I got the entire fucking game for $20, and it still pisses me off to think that they were charging a full price for this at one point. Oh, I don't know. To all my gamer friends out there, man, like, hopefully this resonates with you, man. Like, just be smarter with your money, because that's the only way we're gonna change the industry. You know, change minds. Oh fuck, just, you know, man, like an hour, 111 minutes, man. 111 minutes. That's including load time, start to finish. I beat the fucking game. Imagine if I paid full fucking price for that. Imagine if you paid full price and you just fucking beat it, like me. How pissed off would you fucking be? Who the fuck cares if there's extra content? You just beat the whole fucking campaign in 111 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ.